Hey everybody, it is almost spring break time. Welcome back to 6th grade science e-learning. This is episode 4, and we have 3 things essentially separating us from spring break. Number 1, finishing this episode. Number 2, the Canvas learning assessment. And number 3, a government mandated quarantine. Let's just have a good attitude about that third one. Everything will be okay, stay safe. But the first 2, let's get down to business. Show on the road. All right, let's catch up on Monday's assignment. It was a quick matching document. You had to place 3 letters in each of the rectangles. I called them triangles in the video. Thank you for pointing that out, everybody. Key to this is the fact that if you look at when the Earth is in this position, the northern hemisphere, the upper part of the rotational axis is tilted away from the sun. So that is your clue that in the northern hemisphere it would be winter, which kicks off with the winter solstice around December 21st and 22nd. That is the shortest day of the year, the least amount of sunlight. We have 9 hours of sunlight and 15 hours of darkness. That's in sharp contrast to 6 months later, when we have the northern hemisphere tilted towards the sun, getting more direct sunlight, even though it's farther away. So that is indeed the summer solstice, June 20th to 21st, and we have 15 hours of sunlight and 9 hours of darkness. What comes after summer and before winter? You got it, kids. Fall equinox, which is September 22nd and 23rd. Since it's an equinox, there's about equal amounts of light and darkness. And then pop quiz, what season just started? It comes after winter, before summer. Yes, spring. So the spring equinox is March 20th to 21st. And again, we have 12 and 12. Hopefully that's making more sense than it was 48 hours ago. There are the letters. So your document should have looked like this without the convenient seasonally color-coded letters. There were some students that had letters in the incorrect spaces, which is perfectly okay. If you were confused about it and just gave it a shot, that's fine. If the letters were in the wrong spots because we didn't really put forth the effort, that's something that we need to fix and work on. And if you are confused, feel free to email me with any questions. Good? All right, moving on. All right, a quick word about the Canvas Learning Assessment, the last thing we're going to do before spring break. It is a 20-question assessment on Canvas. You get up to 7 attempts. Please complete each attempt without any resources. So you may not check your notes, you may not reference any videos while you're taking it. In between attempts, you can do anything you want to reinforce your understanding and knowledge. Email me with any questions or if concepts are confusing. I know each of you, and you're all very capable of doing very well on this CLA. To prep for it, to review, we are going to play America's new favorite game, Chippo and Cheese Balls. Here's how this works. We're going to run through 20 slides. If you answer correctly, and you do have to say the answer out loud, otherwise I won't be able to hear it, but if you answer correctly, then I get a cheese ball. If you answer incorrectly, then Chippo gets a cheese ball. If we can get through all 20 slides before 4 minutes are up, then everyone gets 1 cheese ball. Let's do it. Well, this may not work, but we'll try it anyway. Chippo and cheese ball. Ready, set. Oh, there's Chippo. Save it with your smugness. The timer begins now. A blank blank is a large volume of air that is similar with regard to water vapor content and temperature. If you said air mass, that's correct. I get a cheese ball. Next question. What type of air mass is humid and warm? Humid and warm. Say it. You got to say it. Say it. Please say it. Maritime tropical. Perfect. On the map, where is maritime tropical? Is it white, dark blue, light blue, red, or orange? What's that? Orange. Correctamundo. Another cheese ball. What type of air mass is humid and cold? Humid and cold. If you said, yes, maritime polar. Another cheese ball. You got it. Next question. What type of air mass is dry and warm? Dry and warm. Survey says continental tropical, which is located right Boom! What type of air mass is dry and cold? Cold and dry. Continental polar is correct. And on the map, that is located, yes, light blue, perfect. And the type of air mass that is dry and freezing is continental Arctic. I think I just ate one early, which is located way up north, CA. Perfect. Moving on. The boundary between different air masses is called a weather blank. A weather front. Perfect. Now, on this map, please identify all 4 fronts that are pictured here. Starting with this one. That is a cold front. You got it. How about here? Warm front. Perfect. This long one here, they're facing opposite directions. That is a stationary front. Yes. And here, this little purple guy, occluded front. Another cheese ball. Fantastic. What type of front is formed when we have warm air sliding up and over cold air, forcing the cold air out of the way? Warm front, cheese ball. What if we have cold air sliding in, forcing warm air up and out of the way? Cold front. This one, those are Oreos. This one is when we have warm air trapped between 2 cold air masses. Correctamundo, occluded front. When we have a cold air mass meeting a warm air mass, neither one strong enough to move the other. That is a stationary front. Perfecto. Next question. Please match these 4 terms on the right with either rotation or revolution. So what happens every 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds? Rotation. How about every 365.25 days? Revolution. The Earth rotates around Earth's axis, and the Earth revolves around the sun. Awesome. Why do some parts of the Earth experience seasons? There are 2 reasons. They are both pictured here. I'll give you a hint. One of them is this imaginary red line. That's right, the axial tilt is constant. The other one is the imaginary green line, the fact that Earth experiences a revolution around the sun, and that's why I have seasons. Tilt and Earth revolves. Chippo, we did that in 3 minutes and 54 seconds. That was awesome. It could have been much better. I know. I'm not going to redo it. I can't risk vomiting cheese balls all over the place. That being said, feel free to rewatch it. It is a pretty good prep for the CLA. I encourage you to take the CLA multiple times. All of you can do a great job on it. If you have any questions or confusion, again, reach out to me via email. Again, the story of Canvas's life, the CLA might be easier via the website rather than the app. Hopefully all the technical glitches are worked out. But good luck. Thank you guys for tuning in, sticking in there. A big thanks to Diet Dr. Pepper and to Cheese Balls. I hope you have a great spring break, good 2 weeks off. Miss seeing you, and we'll be back soon enough. Take care.